see it as fraudulent. I don't look to my own intelligence or smartness or whatever you call it in order to come to that conclusion. I'm giving that to God. So.
Okay, well, under your view, when the rapist rapes, who makes the decision to rape?
The rapist.
Okay,
this is like watching like a really liberal parent trying to get their child to do their homework. It's just like maybe my teacher should do the homework. They gave it to me.
Exactly. So, if God determines all things, doesn't he?
Well, that's where I differ with some other determinists. I hold to the view that God determines some things, not all things.
Okay, so you hold to libertarian free will?
Yeah, because I see way too many examples in the scriptures of God commanding people to do one thing while, finite man does something else and God judges them for it. So that's what I see. So I just try to stay consistent even to the point where I don't fully understand all the actions of God. So.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear you're not going full theological determinism on me. That's good. Is that a change? I don't think you used to be open to that.
No, I've always been that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Limited atonement, though? Oh, Mark wants to come in. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, are you sure he understands the same thing as you when you use the word libertarian free will?
Maybe not. Can you press it, Mark, a little bit?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Give me a night.
Well, roughly it's the category of theories of free will according to which you do in fact have free will, but it's not determined by some prior causal source outside of you. So you really do have a choice, and you could, that choice is not determined by, the physical state of the universe or some other entity, some other agent's choices. Like it genuinely completely originates from you, not from anyone else. And I'm not super brushed up on my Calvinism, so I could be wrong. I have no confidence in this, but I'm pretty sure almost all Calvinists are going to reject libertarian free will, since they want to deny that we have the ability to choose, of our own free will, to believe in God, or at least without him working, with our, directly manipulating our psychology to essentially force us to believe.
Yeah, my beliefs, regarding free will issue is that, Maslow says this a lot, actually. He says, our free will is limited to the sinful nature that we have. So, can humans do morally beneficial things for society? Yes, of course. We could save children out of a fiery building and all this other stuff, or, we could do the opposite. But I think where we draw the line
to put them in the fiery building.
Yeah, right. But I think the line gets drawn when it comes to, doing things with apart from the imputed righteousness of Christ. So if we do something good, what are we doing it for? Are we doing it in order to honor God, or are we doing it in order to receive a pat on our back? And I think Jesus makes that distinction in the scriptures. So.
Yeah, Andre, do you want to do more of this? Hey, little Timmy, mathematics is actually really cool. You can make money with it and stuff.
Well, I'd rather Beckel deliver the death blow to your atheism, Sasha.
I think he just reads the book,
You said he doesn't even want to finish. He doesn't even want to perform his finishing moves. So I think it's going to be a toothless performance from Michael today.
Are you gonna go toothless on his Veckle? What's going on?
His dagger is basically like, in a world where God doesn't exist. That's his move. That's his finishing move.
Yes, Veckle.
If he ain't got that, he's got nothing.
Veckle, have you lost your vigor?
No, it's just that I'm at work. So.
We called him something else there.
Well, you're getting worried.
Hey, there is a word I just learned. It's negus. Negus.
The Ethiopian.
Niggas.
Well, I think it's negus. And
Isn't that the guy from Upstart TV, the Long Beats?
Hey, ain't that against the TOS?
no, it's some kind of drink. It's some kind of drink. It's some kind of like a. No, look this up. I ain't kidding you. I just found this out. I was
Is it
like,
a drink or a drink?
well, yeah, exactly, a great drink. It's let's see here. It's
As the chirping fire alarm goes back.
no, even better than that. I'm not gonna. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna say it does it.
You should use Andrew as a counter example when you're discussing pipe.
That would have been great. It's actually it's negus. It's negus. It's a hot drink. It's a hot drink of port, sugar, lemon, and spices.
It means king in some relevant Ethiopian language, Amharic or whatever.
Well,
Is it alcoholic?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you. Negus.
Is it alcoholic?
No.
Yeah,
I don't know what port. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what port is, but it's probably alcoholic.
like wine.
Okay.
What context did you encounter it in?
I saw it somewhere. I was like, that's
It was like,
a
how can I-
He mistyped.
No, it's like on Urban
That's what I was
Dictionary.
gonna say.
How can I get euphemisms for the N-word, also
Like,
related to
yeah.
what's it? Malapropisms. Is it malapropisms at the time? I don't know. It's like a
Yeah, I
term
don't
for
know. I
like...
think you're like really hitting the nucleus of the issue here.
Look, there's going to be a nucleation point at some stage, and then I'll remember when the memory crystallizes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Somebody wants to talk to you, Timothy.
Uh-oh.
His name is Comedy.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Isn't this the big insane guy?
It was like a joke.
Yeah.
You were saying like...
Is that a projection, Dr. Sasha?
Do the rim shot.
No, just move this guy down.
No, don't listen to me. I'm a comedian. You don't like comedy. You got bad taste in humor, Dr. Sasha.
Thank you.
Oh, that was comedic timing. Come on, Tommy. You gotta give me that.
No, that was pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
Veckle, what's
I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. He just
his
calls me
name's
Dr.
Elon Musk.
That's not what I mean. I'm saying like I don't think I have like a previous connection to him.
Oh,
He
you don't.
calls me Dr. Sasha. As
Yeah,
if
maybe
we have like rapport.
Maybe he's like prescient, you know, he's focus.
Good job, chemist.
It's not presage, is it presage? What's the fuck?
Yes, nucleation.
Yeah, presage, yeah, that's the one.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Presage, man.
Well, this guy Camel, it's a bird with very large testicles. Camel, are you there?
How does he fly with those heavy things?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Camel, are you there?
One more moment.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's yeah, that's quite some huevos there. Veckle, can you give your best argument against atheism?
No.
In a world where God doesn't exist. I'm telling you, that's the argument.
Veckle.
You think I'm like trolling?
I don't know, maybe like you want to discuss like the problem of evil, you know, like.
Well, we can. I'm just really disappointed because Veckle's like he's.
I'm disappointed in Veckle.
I am probably
Like, let us all down.
All I can
But
tell
like,
you
I don't know.
what I know to be truthful and my opinions also. That's all I got.
No, he's a great. He's a great Darth Dawkins apologist though. It was like, what was it, like a 2-month saga? It's like neighborhood, you know what I mean? No games, motherfucker. We're just gonna be normal.
Hey, this is the chill vibes. If you can grab a drink and relax and be chill, man. I mean, this is a chill vibes public space by Dr. Benji, man. Just chill.
Hey, he always, the guy stalks me.
Dr. Joliet Jacob, you're always thinking people stalking you. Nobody's in your field looking at your stocks. I mean, this is a social audio app. People come and go, grab a drink, just chill. Nobody's stalking. Nobody's stalking.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, we're just talking shop, huh?
Yeah, man, everybody been arguing over going back and forth. Just want to create a room to let people chill, have a drink, relax. I guess nobody wants to do that.
I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. Just relax, man, chill. Everybody just want to argue and go back and forth and endless conversation. They already heard thousands of times. It's pointless.
It's insanity.
Well, it's a lot of projection, is what it is. A lot of projection, and but it's people trying to get their words off their chest, which means like people are getting the reverse or the dopamine to the words that they're projecting. So it is insanity, but welcome to the future, which is the medical device technology or the fully automated sanitarium.
You always talk like that, but I don't get what you mean. Like, you're always gonna have to have people in the real world. Your phone's gonna die sometime, and you're not gonna have Clubhouse. Like, I go door to door.
I know, but you gotta understand, this is like advanced communication, meaning that like this app is, and everything that we're talking about, is just basically a waste of time. And there's no real priorities or organization. I mean,
but
it's
here's
just
the
not.
thing, and I agree with you. But I have a nostalgic view of Clubhouse. Maybe I'm clinging on to that when I was in a room and it'd be people from all over the world. But it was about music or it's about whatever, whatever topic that you were comfortable being in. There's less and less good rooms, in my opinion. But I come on here to get away from
I know,
it.
but what you're saying is you want to repeat the experience, and that's actually not what you want. Nobody wants to do repetition. People love hyper dynamic variable situations. So your nostalgia is probably something else. It's actually probably not nostalgia, in my opinion, what you're describing.
Okay, when people go on vacation, do they want to go into an environment that is, unsafe and, no, they know what they're getting. This is what this room's supposed to be, a vacation away from bullshit.
Right. So, I mean, if you go to the title and you say chill and grab a cocktail, what is the whole point of grabbing a cocktailing and chilling? Meaning, if you were to go to a bar to relax, to take some weight off, that means you're making yourself lighter. And essentially, angels fly because they weigh less than gravity. So how do you create the opposite of gravity, which is really light in a way? So, most of these rooms deal with theology, philosophy, and rhetoric. And no one's really given anybody cliff notes. It is one giant projection and talk therapy dumping ground. Or it's essentially, that's what it is.
Your feet ugly, bitch.
Then you fat, bitch.
Okay, and bitch, you fat right with me, bitch.
No.
Fuck wrong with you, Tubby?
All right, now
Bitch, you big right with me.
All right, who cares if she's fat? If you're fat, who cares, right?
Ew. Why you got all that spit coming out your mouth?
Yo, Jakob, this is
Ain't
why I
white
told
talking
you.
to me. Come on.
Yo,
Ain't no white person
Jakob.
talking to me about
Jakob,
shit.
this
You'll
is why I
die.
said this is the modern day holding
Immediate
facility.
death.
This is the holding facility for Ghostbusters. Welcome to your containment field.
Yeah, I could tell with Jacob Pell ass. That's a ghost right there.
You can't even talk right. You say chicken. There's a T.
Ew.
There's a T in there, too.
Ew. You got them big ass
Break his
ears.
ass, bitch.
I know you be on that coke, nigga.
Fuck you.
What kind of crazy drugs you tried? Come on, white bitch.
Look at this lady. Anyway, you guys tear her up. I ain't talking to this loser.
You guys tear her up. Look at that. You guys tear her up. I'm not dealing with this. What? Bitch, this ain't back in the day. You not nobody's slave master. Fuck. Put your lame ass on, dude. Hold on, Tommy. Hey, Tommy. Oh, shut up, bitch, while I'm talking. While Black Queen talking, bitch. You shut up.
Queen.
Hey, Comedy, I'm about to add you back right now. Let me see. I just added you.
This is go ahead. You probably added people in prison too.
Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Lady, how massively overweight are you?
About 500-600 pounds.
Hey, Ray Love, yo, add me back on my YouTube. Check it out. It's in my profile. Add me on my YouTube. Yeah, support the YouTube. Buy me a cup of coffee. Love. Love, baby. Love.
Alright, bet I got you right here. Hold on.
Fuck white people. Shit, you no cracker ass.
Why that bass kind of hitting though?
That's some good stuff.
Every time you play that, I usually hit the cut on YouTube, and you can hit the cut every five minutes. So if you really want to optimize our time, just play that every 5 minutes, and I'll hit another cut, and we'll have another segment. So grab your drinks, let's relax, and let's make it chill vibes.
All right, you lead the show.
So the essence of chill vibes is breathing. In the African American community, they call it breathing. And so what you do is you take the deepest breath of the day. You hold it for 10, not 11, 10, not 9 seconds. Straighten out your spinal column. Activate your kundalini. Grab that cocktail and prepare for the chill vibes. This is your neurolinguistic, hypnotic equilibrium program training clown house seminar of the day, brought to you by your favorite puppet master, Dr. Benji and Dr. Jigsaw. Grab a drink. It's time to experience everything that Clubhouse has to offer. The ultimate in chill vibes.
what I'm listening to, but it sounds good.
Okay, so this is going to be your neurolinguistic programming of the day. This is just going to be 60 seconds of positive neurolinguistic programming. This comes from the Motivation Manifesto. So take a deep breath, hold it for 10 seconds. The main motivation of humankind is to be free, to express our true selves and pursue our dreams without restriction, to experience what may be called personal freedom. We do not need to await more resources. We need to act, and we will find abundance comes to us. I remember it always. Fear wins or freedom wins, and I choose freedom. Love is always the final and most complete cure to our inner demons. There is a nobility to those who do not let neediness or desperation compromise who they are. We must ask if our desires to feel safe and accepted are in fact enslaving us to popular opinion and to boredom. Life is meant to be a vibrant, deeply felt, growing mosaic of long, meaningful moments. We must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. We cannot timidly wait for everything to fall into our laps. We will receive only as we rise and march, for destiny turns its ear to those without fear. The divine hand gives freely to all.
Wait, what are you reciting? Is this the song?
No, these are 3x5 cards called the Motivation Manifesto. It's essentially a hypnosis programming. It's things to contemplate about power, governance, self.
You really believe in it?
Yeah, I think when you read these things out loud, you're programming your subconscious with the information.
So you control Jigsaw's music, or you guys do that thing?
Yeah, him and I have been producing countless shows. Benji, are you even watching my YouTubes that I'm creating with you? Probably not. Because it's just information overload, to tell you the truth.
So you're on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm live right now on 6 YouTubes and like 5 clown houses or 5 X's.
You don't put me on there, do you?
I don't like source you or, specifically cite you or anything. You're just like a generalized, you're like one of hundreds of people. I've never focused on recording you. But I will eventually.
I find this fascinating. What do you get out of this? Like
nothing. I'm trying to essentially organize and categorize everybody here on Clown House, and then eventually, once I've identified everybody, there'll be like no more purpose to record anybody. But the whole point to me is just like education. I'm just like an education publisher, basically. That's all I really am. But I'm a comedian.
I'll be honest with you, you're a tough crack to code. I could usually crack people in 5 seconds, and even to this day, I can't figure it out fully, but not that I want to, but
there's nothing here, dude. I'm no different than you, man. I'm just an education publisher. We're no different, man. I mean, I've had a different set of life experiences than you, but essentially we're not any different. Maybe I'm better at reading comprehension and communication, but I'm a comedian. That's basically what I am, is I do comedy and education. Those are my 2 main publishing, endeavors.
You ever heard like Warren B. Hall?
Yeah, he's great.
You know him?
Yeah.
How?
Are you talking about the guy from Hollywood?
No. He's from here.
Oh, I
He's
thought
a black guy.
My bad.
It's like dry bar comedy. He's not famous.
I thought you were talking about Manly P. Hall. Never mind.
Never mind, it's all right. But this guy like does openers for like Paul. He's not famous. He does like openers for, like Pauly Shore. You know, even today, like Pauly Shore's not really fit. Like in the Rosemont Horizon, in like Chicago and all that. He probably makes like $100,000 a year doing it. Warren B. Hall, nice guy.
It's very challenging to try to figure out how to use communication to make money and provide great value to people. You know,
I like to do it for free, but if you can get paid for it, all the better. But it's just so hard. It's like, who was your favorite disc jockey, like growing up? Like mine was like Mancow, Muller, or whatever.
yeah, I would say probably Mancow was up there. I mean, Howard Stern to me was like unbelievable as a kid, you know, because I would watch him on E Entertainment on like you couldn't even see it. Like it was scrambled.
Dude, he would be doing crazy ass shit.
There was a lot of sex, basically.
Mancow would just be prank calling people, and like I was on my school bus listening to him, and then they would even make fun of the town I'm from. He's like, Joliet. He's like, Joliet Trash Mountain. He'd even made a song about where I'm from. He did. He fucking did. I'm like, this guy's hilarious. And then I would trash Joliet since today, ever since. I was like, that's hilarious. Like, I didn't see it like that.
Yeah, people talk about Mancow like he's a legend, you know. He's famous for a lot of things, you know.
He's just a smart ass. He's like, basically he was a Republican in Chicago, which is like almost non-existent.
It's just, it's so weird because it's like people vote Democrat, but there's like a Republican Democrat in Chicago, you know, where...
Yeah, they're on the fences because they have to vote that way because of like their unions or, the people they represent. But yeah, it's just, it's like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think everybody votes for the person at the end of the day. However, there's just so much fake news and propaganda that even if you are the actual best candidate in terms of like character and virtue and morals and honesty, things like that, but all that gets reversed in the communication that you receive. So Meta, Google, etc. Like just the spam of the Democrats and their network is enough to win elections based on fake news and propaganda. So,
well, not this one, thank God. But
yeah, Trump is the exception.
In my state, only the voter turnout was like 30%. Maybe 40%. So at least in Chicago, so that's like nothing. It's just a bunch of old people. You know what I mean? That's all that vote, and they don't know any better because they're 30 years behind what's going on anyway. So, they vote Democrat, and then, it's not, it doesn't matter to me. But you know what I mean? I understand what you're saying, 100%.
I think if you could prove that republicanism is better than democracy, on average, I think people should technically should vote for you based off of logic. Because everybody...
Republicans are it's literally the party of Abraham Lincoln. Like, that's all it is. Like, it's just about a personal choice.
Do you think, though, based on economic conditions, democracy versus republicanism should be chosen based on the financial situation?
You call it democracy. Republicans operate within democracy, too.
Not really. Democracy operates within republicanism. That's why we're called a republic.
We're considered a constitutional republic, number one.
But where is...
Yeah, I won't get into it. Okay, I'm just going to try to understand. I'm going to try to understand what you're saying. The Democrats and Republicans are the same thing. They're just a different party. They just think differently. Like, I voted for Obama.
But it's
2008.
It's brand versus brand, though. It's brand versus brand, and so what goes into a brand?
Okay.
It's logos it's logos versus logos, or logos versus logos. That means it's two opposing forces. So to say that they're the same thing is saying that they're opposite ends of the same stick.
Can I get? Listen, maybe you're right, but in Chicago, if Democrats have run this town as long as I can remember. So
Not
there's no
really.
brand. They think of Republicans like a bunch of idiots.
See, the Republican Party comes out of Wisconsin. It's based probably in poverty, humility, and Protestant,
If
virtue.
you look at like a map of Illinois of how many counties go Republican or red, it's just like 6, and then the whole rest of it's blue. Or no, I'm sorry, the opposite of that. It's all red, and then the major cities. I'm sorry, you know what I mean? Because the Democrats only gain traction in bigger cities because for whatever reason it attracts certain people.
Anyways, I'm just saying that I'm running for Congress, so part of my campaign is going to be Republican education publishing, and I have a lot of historical Republican books from conventions and historical books from state of Illinois. So part of my campaign is going to be doing research.
Where are you running for Congress at?
16th district.
Where's that?
Northwest suburbs.
In Illinois?
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's McHenry. It's Schaumburg. It's big suburbs.
Okay.
But it's such a long, narrow column. Anyways, the districting stuff is so amazing. How you could literally be on the other side of the street and you're out in that district.
It's a whole different country.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Your
I hate the
your neighbor's representative is different from your representative, which is the weirdest thing. It's so strange.
My buddy ran for town president of Joliet, or I don't know what the hell. I don't even know why he did it because I don't think it pays well. It's all who you know.
It's a political industrial complex. It's fucking sucking the taxpayers dry. The state is broke. The governments are broke. So the whole thing is to run on fiscal conservative policy. And if you don't vote conservatively, you're not a real patriot.
I think that's why you and I get along the most, because we've seen what a shit show the state is. I mean, for God's sakes, toll roads were only meant to be around to pay for the cost of the road to build it. Then they said, okay, it'll be for public, schools or.
No, they got
permanent.
They got assets that can actually pay for the management, but it's just free money, so they don't stop it.
And a lot of it's getting bled dry. I don't know the exact figures. Nobody does. But, I mean, I'd say 40-50% of it is waste, fraud, and abuse. Come on. Do you think these people are, really good people, running these unions?
I don't know. Blagojevich has a meeting coming up with a bunch of people, but it's the state of Illinois politics, because it all comes down from Pritzker, essentially, and Brandon Johnson. I mean, they're the two most powerful, that and then the House Speaker. So,
well, Pritzker, he's really connected. I mean,
it doesn't matter. Nothing will ever change here because nothing's ever going to change domestically. I'm just saying I'm just playing a word game. That's all I'm really doing.
No, I agree. I gave up hope, at least in Illinois, about politics. With the country, seeing Trump elected, it gave me a little hope, because I was like, wow, there's some. And then seeing him get shot and almost killed, I'm like, wow, people really want to hurt this guy. He could literally be on a yacht. What? What are you doing, man?
I'm saying, Jack of High there.
I got your number from the fellow up at the Cracker Barrel. I was just hoping to talk to Doug real quick.
All right, this is Doug.
Oh, hi, Doug. My name's Muncie Parnell. How are you doing today? Yeah.
Well, I'm still alive and talking.
Oh, brother, I hear you loud and clear. I'm friends with Abraham up at the Cracker Barrel, and see, I just moved to Coventry here about 5 days back. Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Yes, from Chatsworth, California. That's where I moved from.
Oh my goodness, a good thing you did. It's getting washed away out there.
Oh, exactly. It was in the exact nick of time.
Wow,
by
but they have
power of Nicodemus, perhaps.
wicked
Oh,
stuff up around the upper portion of Los Angeles.
oh, big time, big time. And you know, Abraham up at the Cracker Barrel,
Yeah.
he told me that he thinks I live just around the corner, just around yonder from you up here. And I just moved into a house over here, and I've got a forklift actually. And I was driving it around, you know, just driving it around in my driveway, my forklift. And I went to pick up some sawhorses now. And I stacked 2-3 of them up there, and they're all jammed up in my forklift here. Oh, it's a shame, really. Oh, you know. So I thought maybe I could just drive the forklift over to your place, and maybe you could just see what I'm talking about. It's kind of jammed up, kind of sawhorse forklift kind of experience.
Well, you know, I would.
Longway there.
I got that for you, okay, Mr. Duncan?
And maybe if you and I ever run into each other, we can talk about the strangeness of this moment.
Thank you, man. Well, I'll be watching you. Take care,
Okay.
man.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Hello?
Yes, hi, pardon me. Who is this?
Jose Canseco.
Mr. Canseco. I'm calling from the office of Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. How do you do?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good. Alex has a buyer for a baseball bat signed by you for $5,000. Let me see if I can get the Jeopardy host here on the line.
Baseball bat.
Yes.
This is Alex.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes?
Jose there?
Who are you calling?
Yes, Jose.
Okay, who are you calling?
They're calling me.
Who?
Someone called me.
I didn't call.
Hello?
Yes?
Who wants to buy a signed baseball? Alex Trebek. Okay, you can put it on the line. I'm his manager, and then once he gets on the line, then I can give the phone to Jose.
This is Alex Trebek. Who are you calling?
Okay, are you trying to reach Jose?
Who's Jose?
Jose Canseco?
No, I was not trying to reach Jose Canseco. What I think is happening is there is somebody or a group of people out there who have found phone numbers for different celebrities, and they have found a way, I believe, to call both numbers at the same time. And both individuals pick up, and they don't know what the hell the call is all about. Which Alex do you think you're talking to?
Alex, I was trying to get through.
Drew?
Yeah.
Oh, no. There's no Drew here. Who is this? Is this Jose?
Yes.
Oh, this is Alex Trebek, the host of Jeopardy.
Yes, Alex.
And now the phone is ringing again out there somewhere. You hear it?
Do you need to answer it?
No, it's ringing, and maybe they're trying to get a third person involved. I've gotten calls from butcher shops in Chicago saying, "We're ready to confirm your order." Somebody's just screwing with the telephone system, and as I said, they found a way to, call different people and get them on the line at the same time.
And you're talking about a butcher block?
And a restaurant in Atlanta. Maybe you confirm your reservation. And now you've got music on there, so they've managed to screw up 3 lines, it looks like. Kind of crap, Jose. Sorry about it.
I'm
Somebody's
sorry.
sticking with the phone line.
Where is this place located that you're talking about?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, how did you get my residence here?
Jose, I don't have your residence number. As I said, whoever's screwing with us has all these numbers, and they're managing to cross-patch them so that
I think they're calling on Skype,
at the
actually.
same time, and we don't know what the hell it's all about. So we're in the dark, and they're having fun, I guess. Who knows?
I sure am sorry about that, and I hope it doesn't continue.
Well,
they go in spurts. I don't know if it's when they're drinking or whatever, but hopefully it won't happen again today. But it may. I've got a few calls on the same day from grocery stores in Memphis, Atlanta, and
I have too.
going today.
I've gotten about 4 myself today.
Oh, okay. So they're on a roll.
Okay.
And there's the phones ringing again in the background. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's hope we get lucky.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
Hello?
Mr. Keckner.
Yes.
Hi, this is Rocky from the Jeopardy television office. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well.
Good. Alex Trebek wanted me to contact you about appearing on the show. If I could put you through to him if you have just a moment here to speak to him.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, right now I am in Louisiana at Tulane University about to go to a show.
He'd love to speak to you just briefly. I'm going to put you through to Alex right now.
Okay, look, I've got to go to a show. This is probably, I'm guessing. Hello? 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 Yes? This is David. And? Wanted to say something. Your phone rang? It did. My phone rang. Somebody's dicking around with the system. They've managed to come up with a process whereby they can phone 2 people at the same time and neither party knows what the hell's going on. Oh, I'm sure they're having a great time right now. Yep, well, they are. They are so brilliant. Anyway, well, I hope you have a wonderful night. I certainly will. And to the cocksuckers who have engaged us, have a good laugh, children. Yeah, where are you? What's the I'm city? I live in LA, but I'm actually about to do a show at Tulane University right now. Oh. You're where? Yeah. At Tulane? Tulane, yeah. This is David Keckner. Is this Alex Trebek for real? Yeah. Oh, yeah, so they've gotten a hold of your number and my number, and so... Oh, they've gotten a hold of a lot of people's number. I got a call from Jose Canseco the other day, so... Yeah, so they figured a way to screw with the system. Oh, they're hopefully we'll get them and beat the crap out of them. Those sons of bitches. Yes. I agree with you there. You take care. Bye. Thanks, brother. You too. Bye. Hello? Hello?
Yes, we've got Judge Joseph Wagner on the line, sir.
Yes? Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Are you looking for Judge Wapner?
No, I wasn't. My phone just rang and I picked it up and I said hello. And I say hello again.
Hello
Who is
again. This is Mickey Wapner.
Oh, hi. Did you make a phone call, Mickey?
No.
Your phone rang?
Yes.
And you think somebody's calling you. Well, this is Alex Trebek, the host of Jeopardy. And my phone just rang. And what I've discovered in recent months is that there is a group of individuals, or maybe just one individual, who has developed a technique to get phones in different parts of America ringing at the same time without them having made a call, and just messing with us and with the system. So it looks like this is another occasion of that. I've had calls from butchers in Chicago telling me they were confirming my order. And I never made an order, of course. So where are you, Mickey?
I'm at home in Century City,
Century City?
California.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in Studio City, California.
All right.
And I don't know. Somebody's got a weird sense of humor, but that's all right. There are yo-yos out there in every part of our country, and if we can ever catch those sons of bitches and have somebody like Joe rule on it and just send them to the slammer for a long time.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry you got disturbed and I got disturbed, but I have one up on you in that I know, because this has happened a number of times before, I know what they're doing, and you don't.
And if you know what they're doing, if you have another minute,
Yeah.
what are they doing?
Well, they have a method of calling two different people at the same time, and then we both get on the phone and we wonder, well,
Who placed the call?
yeah, who just called me? And you say, well, who called me? And neither one of us called each other. I had Jose Canseco, the former baseball star, talk to me not too long ago, and he said, well, yeah, Alex, what do you want? You know, so somebody out there is screwing with us.
I think so.
Okay, well, I'm sorry we were both disturbed.
I'm sorry too. Thank you very much.
But if you get this kind of call again, at least you'll be one up. You'll know.
Okay.
Alrighty?
All right. Bye-bye.
Hello? Yes? Hello? Yes? Oh, okay. Phone disconnected. Wait a minute. Did your phone ring? No, but I heard it ring. You heard it ring? Yeah. Okay. You're not calling anybody. You just called me, didn't you? No. There's somebody who managed to learn how to cross-connect different phones so that people in different areas have their phones ring at the same time. And they all wonder what the hell's going on. So somebody's having fun at our expense. Where are you? I'm in Southern California. I am too. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they'll get tired of screwing with us.
It's too bad. I can't really imagine.
Yeah.
I can't really imagine.
Who's that other voice? Okay.
I can't figure it out.
I can't either.
I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
What's that now?
Hello?
Hi, I guess they transferred me to you. I'm part of the Hollywood Wax Museum,
Oh, okay.
and I guess you were trying to get a wax figure made.
I was. Who transferred you?
Rocky.
Rocky said this?
That's what Rocky said.
Yeah. Are you sure you got the right person? Who were you calling?
I spoke to Rocky, and he said that he was going to transfer me to you, I guess, to do a wax figure review for Alex. And pretty much just to get some more information on it.
Well, who wants a wax image of me?
Rocky.
Rocky does?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, you've taken me completely by surprise. I know nothing about this, so...
I'm sorry. I heard about it. I know he's been calling a couple times to see if there's something that we can do.
Let me talk to Rocky about this and find out what...
Okay, we'll do.
Thank you.
Viacom, hello.
Viacom? Boy, did I miss that. Sorry about that.
Yes, sir. Who are you trying to reach here?
I'm trying to dial an outside line.
Apparently you're trying to procure a sculpture.
No.
Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Alex Trebek, and I'm not trying to secure anything. So, I will try again.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Schroebel from Zataran's Rise.
I have no idea who you are and what you want. You want to tell me?
Zataran's, the rice cooker.
I know nothing about it.
Real spicy.
Well, sorry, I'm not interested.
But I have a note here to call you.
You couldn't have a note to call me because I asked you to call me.
Schroebel Nix.
No.
That's my name.
No.
Hello.
Yes. There you go. That's the person you should be calling, I guess.
I'm sort of a phenom when it comes to cooking. Am I in the right place?
No, I didn't call you. So somebody's screwing around with the phones, I think.
Is there some sort of flip that needs to happen?
I have no idea. Somebody has managed to jerk the phone system around so that 2 or 3 people are called at the same time and are told that they were calling somebody else. And I wish I could explain it to you, but somebody's having fun at our expense.
Well, what do you have to say about Zataran's?
I don't know anything about it.
It's a spicy concoction that's full of character.
Well, I don't care.
It's real flavorful. Okay, I got a mechanic. He's going to come out there and take a look.
My car checked out? I've maintained this car. I've got every maintenance record, everything that's been done to this car. Hello? Okay, and I just had it lube oil and filtered, and it'll get a tune-up, whether it needs it or not. It's going to get a tune-up, another oil and filter change. Hello? Hello? Yeah?
want me to. I'm about peace. And majority of these people do not have peace, man. They just come over here in the same arguments, same thing, back and forth, And nobody's really having any peace. They're just egos, anger, and just non-stop endless arguments. People can say they aware with peace, but so you wouldn't need to come on every day.
We understood where it all came from.
Or try to debunk people that are just gonna reject and not accept.
It goes back onto the system for the randomized selection.
A lot of times,
It goes.
I mean, people do Christian apologetics all the time. Christian apologetics actually
goes back on
Christ. Now, I do agree with you. Like some people can be on here for the wrong reasons, to stroke their ego or to do whatever. You know, because some people like that reasons is to get you in I got you moment and all that other stuff. So a lot of people ain't down here genuinely trying to bring people to the truth. They on here trying to prove somebody wrong, and that's not the basis that you should have, especially if you're a Christian. If you're supposed to spread the truth of God's word, because the Bible does tell us to go out and spread the gospel.
You are right.
But you don't have, you can't. I think that's what a lot of people try to do. They try to force it. It's like a dopamine hit. You get on here to get a little dopamine hit because you want to argue that thing. And sometimes, man, we can get caught up in that carnally. You know, even myself, it's been times where I've been caught up in that. But a lot of those people living in the Holy Land couldn't be
because
I ain't really you ain't changed your view in years, and you're not trying to hear it, doesn't I gotta say it, it's the same argument. A lot of people, I don't even talk to them. Because I'm like, man, we already had this conversation a million times. You ain't gonna change your view. I'm praying for you, I hope you do. But if you don't change your view, that's on you.
I was walking around with a bunch of believers. I just seen some kids and they were just like, even the atheists, I just seen a bunch of believers saying the same thing. Like, yeah, man, we just keep trying to force the gospel to people and just force it on them every day, and they're not listening, and we just wasting our time, and I'm losing hair, and what are you doing that for, man? I was just talking to a woman the other day, like, what are you going forcing the gospel or preaching? You can say it, you can give it to them, but if they disagree with it or just rebellion, just walk away, man. You can do that too. The lady the other day, she told me, hey, I can be the observer, but I don't want to hide what I believe. You don't have to hide. If you say in your world, if you want to say it and you want to preach the gospel, go right ahead. But why would you keep just going every day and they're just going to reject you and not accept it? What is the point of that? She said, oh, so what you expect? I don't expect you to do anything. But I just asked, if you just walked every day and went to Jesus in your worldview and you told them, hey, I went to a group of atheists or people that just didn't agree with me, preached the gospel, told them what I felt, walked away. They didn't accept it. I didn't let them challenge. I just walked away, preached the gospel. They said, okay, I reject it. I walked away. The next day I did the same thing. I did it 7 days out of the week. The same thing, no argument, just gave the word and walked away. And they still didn't hold to it, but I gave what I felt was true. And that's it. I said, how would you think Jesus feel about it? She said, well, I think he'll feel great. And like, I think he'll feel good and he'll accept me. I said, so you're the observer. Why not do that instead of just getting into endless debates every day when people challenge you, and it's not going to really go nowhere, instead of just rebellion, disagreement, and egos going back and forth.
I don't. Because the Bible tells us, it says that after the first and second ammunition, you're supposed to deem them as a heresy and keep pushing. So a lot of us, because I can say that I'm guilty, because I'm guilty of trying to talk to the same people. You don't have to talk to the same people. If they don't want to accept the gospel, that's on them.
Testing.
That's on them.
Testing.
That's kind of where I'm at. And we do have these. That a lot of times we in this room having good fellowships too. So it's not all about arguing with people. Like when I'm in the room that I be in, Trinitarian, a lot of times we only have like 10 or 11 people in the room. We don't be having a room full of people like some of these other platforms, because the other platform, when you got a room full of people, it's because somebody in there arguing.
big commotion going on, and people like running to that. It's like when you in a kid and somebody about to fight, everybody gonna run to the fight.
But Benji is saying that they're banging a head against the wall.
Yeah, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Dodge, hold on, Dodge. I tell you, Dodge, hold on. Big G, I tell you, Dodge, you have to fit into the crowd sometimes, bro. I know you're recording.
I know, but your point is strategy.
You said he would never learn.
Hey,
Just go ahead, Dodge. Just let him finish.
Hey, you know what though?
Hold on, Doc. Just let him finish, and hopefully he'll learn one day. This man is confused.
Go ahead, Dodge. Say what you gotta say, bro. You know what? Dodge, just say what you gotta say. Just let him get it out. Please, hold on, Doc. Just let him get it out before I kick him. Go ahead, Dodge. Say what you gotta say, bro.
I'm just reiterating your point, which is that...
Thank you. Finally, you can get serious. Thank you. Go ahead.
I mean, you were talking about Christian gospel preachers, meaning that if their message isn't connecting and they're not showing, results from their communication, they're too stupid to realize that they have to be dynamic and variable to change what they're doing, and thus they're lazy and not efficient or intelligent enough.
That's not what he's saying.
That right now, I know what he's doing.
That's not what he said.
Let me share something real quick. You know,
Hold on, Doc. Let Big G just finish. Dodge, I fuck with you, man, but just not right now, but we chilling.
Let me finish this real quick. I understand what Benji is saying. That's why I said that a person like me can be guilty of it too. Not saying that the gospel, man, is talking to the same people, arguing with the same people every day. That's what he's talking about. Like, you go out and you preach the gospel on this app, and then you argue with the same person about the same thing every day. And that's why I told him it's the scripture in the Bible that says that after the first and second ammunition, deeming them as a heretic. Even Jesus told the disciples when he sent out the 70, he said that, hey, if anybody don't want to accept the message, dust your sandals off and keep it pushing. So that's what he's talking about. And I'm saying that he's correct in that point, that you do have a lot of people that's on here to stroke their ego and to argue. And what I'm telling him is that there is another side. I'm about to land right here. I'm telling him that there's another side to it, that people are actually learning and actually fellowship. So, I mean, it's rooms all over Clubhouse. People are actually in rooms fellowshipping, like the room that I go in. Most of the time, it's only 10 of us in the room. It's not 100 people or 60 people in the room. It's 10 of us in the room, and we fellowship. We had conversations about other things, sports, family, all types of stuff. So it's not always about arguing with people.
I agree. Well, you know what? Let me say this. Jesus Christ.
I don't mind you talking, bro. Just let them finish their responding. Don't cut them off.
No, go ahead.
No. I was just letting
Dodge. I'm done. Y'all just got me.
I was just letting Dodge know. I don't mind to get in conversation. Don't cut that off with that loud mic and squeaky voice of his. He could get in there. But go ahead, Dodge.
You know, Jesus Christ taught parables, and he fed 4,000 and 5,000 people at one time. That's just the men. That's not the women and the children. Okay, so you have in excess of him feeding 12, 13, 15,000 people at one time with 5 loaves of bread and 7 fishes, give or take. Okay, the reality is that every single man and woman there, teenager that was there, child was there. They were there for a reason. Some accepted Christ, received his word. Some was there just for the food. Some was there just to be healed or just to hear a word, of encouragement or something. But everybody didn't get saved at that moment, just like today. Everybody don't accept Christ at the same time. So he planted things within them. Some may have gotten it later on that day and turned and accepted him. A week later, a month, or a year, or years later. So the point is to say that it's not worth going into these rooms and sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ, the word of God, and whether it's just a total carnal world of a room that they ain't talking nothing about Christ. To those who don't believe, to those who believe and live a carnal-minded life. the point is that being obedient and disciplined, it's not just the message, it's what the message is about, you see. Because you can stop preaching the message and teaching the message and throw all the Bibles away in this world. They ain't gonna stop Jesus Christ from being who he is still. That's the key. We don't stop. Why we don't stop? Because we chose to believe when he called and chose us. We chose it back. So now we're believing, and everybody don't believe or it's on the same level. You got those who don't believe, to those who are on the milk of the word that's still living a life of hellacious life, to those who on spiritual food of the word, to the meat of the word. So it's the choice of the individual person, you see, you know, and everybody ain't on the same level, but you know, I ain't gonna
I definitely was like that. I just want to get my brother Dodge in there. I don't want him to
go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I could listen to, you know, see, Doc, I think you know, you're very performative and fantastic and a spreader of truth and wisdom. So, you know, like, everybody should get their 60 seconds of fame if you're speaking truth and it's genuine and authentic and people feel it. Like, I think everybody knows that, you know, you can sling the word. But, you know, if you want to give cliff notes and compression statements, I would, to help people speed up, I would just say to people who are confused about the truth that the more you think and the more you speak, the further from the truth you're going to get. Stop thinking and your problems, meaning that the word is the unraveling, meaning that it's a compression. God is a compression word. And the reason why this is a song that never ends is because it's like we're like children opening up Christmas presents. It is pure dopamine creation. So the question is, if you're a true believer and you know the truth, how do you distribute that high value information? Benji here has created a way, but he's basically just, you know, like using the Puppet Master as a metaphor, but the whole Saw movie. So like every 5 minutes you should technically do like a hard reset and play the theme song to Saw. I am complete.
Yeah, I was gonna play. I was gonna play the theme song.
This is hilarious. Doc, DOC, I agree with you. And like I told, DOC, I agree with you.
Yeah, let's get. Hold on, Big. I want to be fair to everybody in the room. Jacob, I see you've been being.
Yeah, he was in here.
Yeah, he was being patient, bro. Go ahead. What you want to say?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Alright, you good? Yeshua, Jay, Emmanuel, does anybody want to say something to the title?
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. That was so beautiful. It makes me want to touch myself.
Okay. Wow. Yeshua, Emmanuel, would you like to say something, bro? Yeshua came on first. Would you like to say something, bro?
Yeah, you know, why can't people stop talking about their beliefs, you know? Everybody believes in something, you know. Throughout history, before religion, people believe in spirits, believes in deities, people believe in demigods, people believe in God, you know, Zeus, you know, Hercules, the deity. A lot of people believe in the beliefs. A lot of people talk about believing. So, you know, that's why I will end there. I believe in a lot too, so I will end it right there. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk.
No problem, bro. You're more than welcome to speak if you want to again. Emmanuel, you want to say something, bro? You got the floor.
Yeah, I believe it's a zeal. We have a zeal for the Most High. I'm gonna read the scripture right quick. Right, Numbers 25:13. For he shall have it, and his seed after him, even the covenant of everlasting priesthood. Semicolon. Because he was zealous for his God, comma, and made an atonement for the children of Israel. So you have that spirit. You got people that are they're zealous, man. They in tune. And it's like, you know, what we do with the word of God is not what these pastors be doing or anybody else be doing. Like what we doing, they can't come around us like that. They're gonna hide in their little ministry. They're going to deal with their ministry or whatever they got going on, but they're not going to put 10 toes. They're not going to step in these rooms and these highways and these byways because they comfortable. But you got guys like us, we in the cut, we in the background, because we actually going into the text, bringing the clarity from Genesis to Revelation, and that's a serious task. That's a serious task. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot, like I don't get off the app and go play video games. You know what I'm saying? You know, you'd be lucky if I watch a movie, something like that. I mean, like I'm in tune with the creator and the ordinances of how this book is being presented. And I know it's going to be other books, you know what I'm saying, that we don't even know about yet. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be other books. Me and Dr. talking about this in Genesis chapter 5, Revelation chapter 5. So people comfortable now because they're dealing with the King James Bible. You got access to your so-called information, so they're comfortable. But it's going to come a time where there's going to be other books that's going to be presented that you don't know nothing about.
Perfect. I try to perfect it, man. You're perfect, man.
All right, come on, man. That's enough.
No. You don't gotta disrespect him. I try to give everybody a minute and 30 just to be fair, so everybody can have a chance to speak without disrespect. Everybody gets a voice in the room. But I got a question to y'all. Excuse me. Do you believe because it's true or because you need it to be? And if it were false, would you let it go? Doc, you was the first one that came in next, so you can answer and see how you feel. Yeah, sure. We just going. I'm gonna just do it in order real quick. Doc was up. Big was up next, and then Doc and Dodge and stuff like that. So minute and 30, so everybody can be fair.
I got you. I believe because it's true. And if it was false, I will let it go. There's been some things that I've been wrong about, even when it comes to the Bible. There's been some things that I've been wrong about where I didn't have to change my position because I've been showed like, hey, your understanding of that was wrong. It's understood this way. So I don't have a problem with letting something false go because I want to be in the truth. I don't want to be in the lie. So yeah, I believe